Alright, so this is Sketchbook update number 4. Or, yeah, just number 4. And, before I start the video, I want to say that there will be a poll for this. I was thinking about this before, and another YouTuber I did something like this, and YouTubers often do stuff like this, where they show you all their sketchbooks up until the current one they're using. And I was thinking, since I never really showed you any of my older sketchbooks, except for... No, I've never really shown you any of my older sketchbooks at all. Just, you know, since I started this, I've been making sketchbook updates of every sketchbook I finish since I started my YouTube, but never really like my really old sketchbooks. And I have most of my old sketchbooks starting from when I actually started to keep sketchbooks, like consistently keep them, until the current one I'm using now, which is the one I'm using after this one. And I was thinking a lot about it, and I could either do 3 things. I'll do a little YouTube poll about it that you can vote on to give you guys a say, because I like to have my viewers on any social media site have say in things. So the poll would be, would you A, rather me keep doing this and every time I finish a new sketchbook, I do a sketchbook update on it? B, would you rather me do this? I continue what I'm doing now. Every time I finish a new sketchbook, I do a sketchbook update on it. But every so often, there'll be occasional extra sketchbook videos where I show you some of my older sketchbooks that have my favorite art in them. Like if I had one sketchbook and I thought it was an older sketchbook, but it was filled with really pretty art, and all the art in it was really good, I'd do a sketchbook update, a sketchbook review on that, but it wouldn't count as an update because it wouldn't be a newer sketchbook. If that makes sense. Or would you rather me B, do a video where I show you all my sketchbooks from the very first one, from the oldest one I can find, to, well, not to the current one, because I'll count, not to the current one, but to the one right up until I started showing you them on YouTube videos and stuff. And I'll do a poll on it, but that's the poll, and I just want to know your opinion. Because, I mean, I personally think it would be fun to do all my sketchbooks, but if I did do all my sketchbooks, I would probably film a bunch of videos over the course of time and upload them all at once. Like, there might be one video where I'll do like sketchbooks from 2015, or like the first 3 sketchbooks I have, you know, into like little videos. And yeah. Also, since I have a lot of sketchbooks, probably like 20, 21 sketchbooks, somewhere in the 20s. Last I counted, I was somewhere in the 20s for sketchbooks. The video might go a little faster, so those videos would go a little faster, because I'm not gonna make like a 16-hour video, but at the same time, I won't go so fast you can't look at the art. Just a good speed. So the first page in here is a blank page. Good job, me! Blank pages is so beautiful. The next page in here is this one. It kind of got smudged, but Bill and Beatrice are like fighting, and there are all these things. I was gonna color it. It goes along with this page, and this page is from the episode with Stevani in it, where they sing the song, where like Stevani and Garnet sing that song, that education video. It was something education was the title. And this is that, but I did it with my Canon AU, with the AU I have, which is Canon, and the AU is where all my OCs have Canon fusions. And this is Belle from that AU. Other Canon AUs I have is the Gender Bent AU, which is the most like important AU I have, and I use that one the most, and it's the most Canon, is the Gender Bent AU. Then I have the Tipper Goes to War AU, and those are the only 3 AUs I have so far. And I've been meaning to do a drawing of a Dipper Goes to War You, because I've only done one Dipper Goes to War You drawing so far, and I've been meaning to do another. Then, my online friend asked me to draw her style of human Bill Cipher, and at first I told her I would, but then I just thought she'd forget about it and I wouldn't have to actually draw it because I was lazy. But then she kept asking me for the drawing of it, so I felt bad and I drew it and showed it to her anyway, because I have feelings and I feel bad when I'm mean to friends. It always comes to bite me. Blank page with like one tiny little paint thing on it, and a wolf. We have a wolf. The only way I remember or know how to draw wolves that doesn't look realistic. We have this drawing of a wolf, but I forgot how to draw wolves in this style because I only did it once, so yeah. We have my first attempt at a colored version of my O.C. Randall. I kept some things about this. I didn't keep this, but I kept like the hair and the shirt colors and the tail color. But I don't like this one because he looks like he's taking an acid trip. Like, look. My O.C. Randall, a freaking mouse, is on an acid trip. I drew somebody online's O.C. Star because somebody I know online did fan art of someone's animal O.C. So I went to that person's account that they did fan art for, and then I did fan art for it as well. And yeah, her name is Star. She's an animal O.C. She's from someone from Instagram. If you can read right here, hold on, let me see if you can. It's in focus. Yeah, right there. You can see it on the screen. That's the person. If you can read that, I did fan art for. So if you look at her account, you might find this character. It's her O.C. Then we have a drawing of my friend Piper's O.C. And she's a Steven Universe O.C. And her name's Piper. She's a Ruby. And I did a speed paint for my friend's O.C. Piper on this account. And I'll link that speed paint somewhere in a card, like right here now. You should see a card for it. Try and link a card for that video that I did. And from that video, I did link that video to her account. So yeah. I did like a card on that video, which links to her account in the beginning of the video. So you should totally check out her YouTube account on that video and watch her stuff and subscribe to her, because maybe if she gets more subscribers, then I'm just thinking she'll actually think her YouTube is important and do something with it. Or she still won't. I don't know. But still, I want to see her with more subscribers than 3. And then, aside from that, I have a drawing of my O.C. Lavender. She's supposed to be looking sexy and batting her eyes, but every time I try and draw her batting her eyes in a sexy manner, she looks depressed. Which is weird because part of her personality is being sexy to men. Not sexy like really sexy, but she just like kind of likes to be playful around them, and then she does that sometimes if she wants them to do things for her. Like, if Lavender wanted someone to buy her a drink, she'd get really sexy and then she'd be like, "Please buy me a drink, baby." And then they'd listen to her and do it for her. It's half part of her powers that if she's like really sexy, she has like the power to like, control people, and half just because they actually buy into her sexy ways and do things for her. Because, yeah, that's just part of her personality. And then we have Tamantha, and this is gender bent Timmy Turner from that one episode where Timmy Turner wishes he was a girl so that he could talk to Trixie Tang so that he would know what she wanted for her birthday. And that's what this is from. And if you remember that episode, good for you. I just thought Tamantha looked cute, so I did fan art for Tamantha. Then we have my OC Vandal. Again, I just did a sketch of him. This is the final canon version of him. The only difference from this one to the one I did before is he doesn't have like the little beard-shaped gray thing here. He doesn't have as big ears, and he has hair that goes down here. Okay, so then I was watching Halloween Town, and that one made me want to draw my OCs, like my main OCs. So Ben, Bill, Beatrice, Sophia, as like what they'd be for Halloween that year. I don't know why I paused, but what they'd be for Halloween that year. And so what I did was I drew my OC Hannah as a goblin, and then lost interest and didn't think that this drawing was that good, so I didn't continue because the rest of my drawings came out worse than this. Then I drew this in a live stream I did, and I drew my OC Mike, and he's just like kind of like nibbling, chewing on his necklace, because when he gets nervous he chews on his like rapper necklace. It's not like, I know there's a cross on it, but it's not a religious necklace. He just wears it because he thinks it's cool. And I really feel like not everything with crosses on it are religious, so I don't know. There has to be like, I feel like a rapper would wear a religious necklace, like a cross or something, and then not be religious. I don't know. That's a thing, right? Probably not, but it is now. And now we have a weird perspective thing of a slide. Now we have Bertram from Family Guy, and he's sliding down a slide from that one image where Peter gets a vasectomy, and then Bertram fights Stewie after he's been born due to the vasectomy, and Bertram fights Stewie, and then they slide down the slide in that episode, and I thought it was cute, so I drew Bertram sliding down the slide, because he's my favorite Family Guy character. And if you want to check out episodes with Bertram in them, he was only in 3 episodes. He was in the episode where Stewie caused the Big Bang Theory and found out that he was a distant relative to Leonardo da Vinci. He was in the episode where he fights Stewie in an epic playground battle after he's born because Peter got a vasectomy. And then in that same episode, Lois becomes fat because Peter thinks it's sexy. And then he was in the episode where Peter and Lois want to have another baby, but Stewie doesn't want them to have another baby because he wants to keep being the baby of the house. So he tries to stop them by turning really tiny, going up into Peter's private parts, and then he meets the sperm close to the end of the episode of Bertram, and that's the only episode where they were actually like friends and not enemies. Then we have Stewie and Bertram again, and I don't like really much harder Stewie, but Bertram, they're like supposed to be playing pirates, and then Stewie wants to push Bertram off the edge and kill him, and Bertram's sword is already falling into the water, so he's like very scared to jump into the water and die. Very, very scared. I also did a speed sketch for this, so there'll be a card somewhere around here that links to this video, and the speed sketch is of Lucky from Lucky Charms, and it says, "Save the rainbow. It's as colorful as me Lucky Charms." We have couple Belle costumes, because every year on Halloween Eve, like the day before Halloween, Bill and Beatrice dress up in a couple costume, and they'd be all cute around the house in a couple costume, and this year their couple costume was Day of the Dead, and then on the day of actual Halloween they dress up as whatever they want, but they have to do a couple costume before, so this year they dressed up as Day of the Dead. Last year they were, I think, last year I did Mexican dancers. Now we have my OC Olsen, and he's just blushing about Nick, his gay boyfriend, because he's in a gay relationship right now, but he is pansexual, and so is Nick, so he could date a girl, and then he'd be in a straight relationship. And he's blushing about Nick, and he's just like, I like you, Nick. I'm sorry. You don't have to like me back. Because that's what he does. He blushes and then gets nervous that no one will, like, he gets nervous easily about things. So, like, if he decided to come out and say that he liked something that everyone was hating, he'd get really nervous. People would yell at him for liking it. Stuff like that. A really bad drawing of Nick as, like, a second character design for him. I still need to rework this and do a better Nick drawing. I haven't yet reworked Nick. I kind of reworked Nick's drawing here, but I still need to rework it more because I'm still not happy with it. But I haven't yet, and it says gay pansexuals because they're in a gay relationship and they're pansexuals, and Nick and Olsen's just being cute and kissing Nick on the cheek, and Nick's just smiling, feeling so special. Because Nick does. They feel special. They have each other. That's love. Alright, I believe this one is Luna, because there are like 10 characters in the Loud House, and I cannot keep track of any of the characters from the Loud House, but she's my favorite. I just know them by looks, and she's my favorite. I believe her name is Luna, and she's just my favorite out of them, because, I don't know, she just is. Which is why I like all the scenes with her in them, and that's why I drew her. I was going to originally make this a video for my YouTube, but didn't, and just left it as a sketch. This is a light sketch. You might... Oh no, yeah, it kind of shows up lightly here. And it's Beatrice, and she's dressed up as Candy Corn, and she's looking through a bag of candy that Bill stole for her from one of the trick-or-treaters who came to his house. He stole the candy for her, and she's just like putting her hand in it and looking through it, gonna pick out some candy to eat. And she's saying, "Thanks, Bill, you spoopy bastard." And then here it says, Bill stole candy from trick-or-treaters for B, and then she's holding a ghost lollipop in her right hand, and the ghost lollipop is all like, "I am spoopy lollipop, bow to me." Because I thought that was funny. This is by far the best drawing in this sketchbook, and it is of my OC, Bridget and Ron, being cute as a couple. And since they both wear scarves, well, both of them wear scarves as a fashion sense, like rain or snow, sun or cloudy, like sunny or cloudy, they just wear scarves any time of weather as a fashion sense. They wear it. Because scarves are actually very fashionable. And they both wear scarves, so I just had them in one giant scarf cuddling. Because I thought that would be cute since they both wear scarves. And it really is. This is my favorite drawing in here. Drawing of my OC Randall I was gonna color, but didn't because I lost interest and started on some other stuff. A drawing of my OC Olsen dabbing, but he looks more like he's going arr, like he's a pirate and he's going arr, you know, like that. He looks more like he's doing that than dabbing. This, which kind of looks like Dippy Fresh doing a weird skateboarding trick. So yeah. Remember how I said that scarf drawing was one of my favorites in here? And how my OC Ron looked so cute? Well, I totally destroyed Ron's name in this drawing. I drew my OC Ron, and since he doesn't like broccoli, which is all this stuff, he's getting all angry because there's all broccoli around him. Because he hates it. It makes him puke. It makes him want to puke. Then we have a drawing of Louise from Bob's Burgers, which is a really great show that you should all check out. And they're just starting their 6th season, like sometime in September they started it, I think. September, early October, they started their 6th season. And yeah, it just says, Louise, and it just says, messing with Tina is a privilege, not a gift. Then we have ignoring all the words, because I just wrote down the gender bent names for all my OCs. Season stuff. We have gender bent Oakson, which is Oakley. So this is what gender bent Oakson looks like. It looks somewhat similar to regular Oakson, because he's Oakson or Oakley. Both of them are genderqueer. So I didn't want Oakley to look too girly, because, you know, genderqueer and all. Practicing with some stuff. I'll practice with some stuff. Did I forget anything? Ah, here it is. On the other side of that page, I forgot this. We have Michelle and Mike. And Michelle has like really long hair, and actually, she's really fun to draw. And then we have Mike. Michelle is the gender bent version of Mike. And I'll show you a photo of Mike so you can get somewhat of an idea. Where's that drawing of Mike? Oh, here it is. Alright. So here we have this drawing of Mike. Right here. Kind of hard to see. Right here we have a drawing of Mike. I'll show you like this. See? Here we have a drawing of Mike. Then Michelle. Mike. Michelle! You can kind of see the resemblance. And how they'd be gender bent. And that's it. The rest of the sketchbooks, test swatches, and no more drawings. So that's it for sketchbook number 4. I hope you enjoyed and got some substance out of this. Have a fabulous artsy day. Bye!